Welcome, one and all, to the complete Shadow Monster Sightings compilation. In this Mythos Supercut, we revisit every known appearance of the Shadow Monster across Shadow Monster Unleashed, along with rare fragments recovered from the Were-Creature archives. What you are about to see is not a single story, but a pattern.
For 5 more days. I planned for 5 more days before.
Across multiple recordings, the Shadow Monster appears without warning, sometimes seen, sometimes only felt. Its presence leaves distortion, silence, and unanswered questions. But there is one figure who appears again and again within these sightings, Lenore. Never fully explained, never fully understood. Recovered archival fragments reveal something unusual. Lenore was present earlier than originally believed, not as a witness, but as part of the pattern itself. In every confirmed appearance, the distance between Lenore and the shadow grows smaller. Not coincidence, not random, a connection, still undefined. These distortions appear whenever the shadow draws near. Whether it follows her or responds to her remains unknown. Whether it follows her or responds to her remains unknown. What we know is this: the Shadow Monster does not appear without reason, and Lenore is never far from its presence. Not origin, not victim, something in between. The sightings are incomplete, the pattern is unfinished, and the truth behind Lenore remains hidden for now. The shadow is still out there, watching, waiting. Some stories are never told in full. Some truths remain in shadow.